warning, keep your iPhone 6 inches away from your pacemaker. That's right. An important heads up for Apple iPhone owners. Apple is warning customers that its smartphones could interfere with medical devices, including pacemakers. In a notice published on Apple's support page. What was that?
How many feet?
Half a foot, 6 inches. They want them apart. All 4 Apple 12 models were put on notice because of magnets being placed in the iPhone 12.
Oh, yeah.
It contains more magnets than any prior iPhone model. And because of that, it poses a greater risk. So this sucks that obviously this is a situation. I do think that Apple is releasing this press release about 4 years too early. I feel like anyone who has a pacemaker wouldn't have an Apple iPhone 12 until like about 5 or 6 models later, right? So they need to re-release this in 2025 when like they get that Apple iPhone 12 from their grandson. They're like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this. You know, I'm on the Apple iPhone 17. You can have this, Grandpa.
That's
you know,
funny.
By the way, keep this away from your heart.
If Jitterbug start using magnets,
absolutely, yeah.
You got a magnet in your Jitterbug, then you call me. Until then, I don't care.
But you know how like this is something that like how many iPhones were out there before they figured this out? You know, like that's how you know like people that are over like 60 are not in their target demo.
But the crazy thing is we have friends who are young and have pacemakers. If you have congenital heart disease and you've had like any kind of heart surgery, you got a pacemaker and you're not an old person. But like, that's a hard pill. That's a hard, like in the same way that like old people won't have the iPhone. It's just like, can you imagine being a young person and you gotta rock with the iPhone 1 for health reasons?
I mean, you be killing
you
it.
Gotta rock,
How can you
you're forced to have a pacemaker and a jitterbug just because you're trying to live? Come on, man. You can't smash. You can't. You know what I mean? You just like, hey, are you on all the dating apps? Actually, I don't have enough room on my phone for dating apps. The only storage capacity is for emergency contacts. So
why ain't you on TikTok? My phone don't do that, B. You know what I mean? I got a ticker problem, you know?
I mean, how come every time I see you, you got your whole computer with you? Don't worry about it.
Oh my God. 2 of TikTok's competitors are merging. That's right. I didn't know that there were 2 other apps that did something that I was trying to ignore. But 2 of TikTok's rivals in the U.S. are joining forces at a time when TikTok itself now appears to be here to stay. On Tuesday, Clash, that is the name of the first app, announced that it was acquiring Byte, spelled B-I-T-E, a short form video app. Yeah.
I had Byte.
Well, there you go.
I don't want Clash. Like I can make a stand. I didn't use any of it, but Byte reminded me of Vine. It was more Vine-like. And so I was like, oh, I'll get this one. It'll remind me of Vine. And I put it on my phone and promptly left it alone. So,
now you got Clash, too. You know what I mean?
Oh, boy. I'm taking all of it off. I don't need that.
No, I'm looking at it now. I don't like
it. Decision made. Cut it out. That's right.
Yeah.
If you're an elderly person, not worth the potential TikTok issues with your heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep that TikTok
don't
instead.
do it. Don't do it.
I'm on TikTok. I've already given China complete access. So, I mean, at this point, I don't need to learn new things or have new things learn me, or I don't care about mergers. You know what I mean? I just want their algorithm that's also tracking my data to just feed me the goofy cat videos, booty shaking videos, and dance videos that I need. And then I can go on I just need one app for that. I don't want to go across 3 apps just to look at the same shit.
There you go. Heard it here from Big C himself. He has a job, you know what I mean? So I'm going to take his opinion on it because it is way closer to this world than anything I've ever done, you know? Boom. If you got a package you didn't order, it could be a scam, according to CNN Business. That's right. Most people who buy things online just have to worry about their deliveries being delayed or never arriving. But some people are dealing with a different problem altogether, getting weird stuff like hair clippers, face creams, and sunglasses they never ordered. Turns out that the FTC figured out that there is a scam being applied by cyber experts. What they're doing is third-party sellers on Amazon and eBay and other online marketplaces pay people to write fake reviews that are positive for their products. And they do this for themselves as well. But in order to write the fake review, and to get more points for the review, they want to make it look like a legitimate transaction because those reviews are ranked higher on the sites. It'll say verified purchase on Amazon, for example. So to make it a verified purchase, they will send you a package of cheap shit so that way they get the tracking number, and then they could apply the tracking number to an order, and then that order can now get a real verified review. And this in turn...
I'm sorry. Who does this scam hurt?
Oh,
who's affected by? If I go downstairs and I get a pair of sunglasses and all they wanted was someone that said this tracking is confirmed. Okay, man. All right. Shit.
Yeah, like this is definitely like suburban housewives like complaining. Like, yo, I don't want to throw out this like extra box. I got to get to the bottom of this. Who is sending me hair products that I don't need? You know, and they're making unnecessary phone calls. If I got random hair products sent to me, I'll just be like, cool, you know, and that would be the end of it, you know? I would wonder for like a second.
This does sound like...
Yeah, right? Like who would complain about just getting mail that isn't theirs?
So our building, the people who live in this apartment, didn't change their address properly when checking out. And around the holidays, a couple of packages from like the Gap or some shit got sent here. And they sat in the lobby for a long time. And every time I talk to UPS or FedEx, I'm just like, yo, you gotta take these back. And she's like, that's not really how that works. So they probably filed a claim that they didn't get their package. They got a new thing sent. And I'm really honestly just going to donate this shit. It's going to go to someone who needs it, and it's going to be fly, and they're going to pop a tag. So if I got some clippers, I probably do the same thing. Like, oh shit, I got some clippers. Go ahead, drop that in the donation bin, hook somebody up, pay it forward. Whoever these companies are, I feel like that's a good deed. If you got time to call and track down who sent you the thing and then figure out that it's a scam, you got to use your time way more usefully or wisely. Like, you don't want to take no online classes or nothing.
Yeah. You should relax and use some of the face creams that you're getting. Just do that.
You know what I mean? Put some sunglasses on and just hang out in the house for a little bit. I guarantee you it'll give you a good time.
Yeah. I'm not sure I see the problem here. So, you know. And I'm in a place where they are stealing packages. So,
have either one of you dealt with customer service recently? Like, you know, especially since we're all in the house and everyone's ordering, and they got like this huge uptick in outreach.
Yeah, I've called a few people. For the most part, they're still pretty friendly. I just hear a lot more like dogs and babies crying in the background because he's working from home.
I heard a rooster when I called UPS last week, and I was like, "This is the first. This is the goddamn first. I don't know where you are, but yo, that rooster needs to chill." Just the idea.
Can't tell a rooster to chill. Have you ever tried telling a rooster to chill? You can't do it.
Chill out.
How you shushing the rooster?
You can't.
I'm at work, rooster.
I've lived a couple of places where the roosters don't even crow they didn't crow like at sunup. They crowed at like noon. I was like, hey man, that rooster is an individual. There is nothing I can do for that rooster. Like, that rooster is by his own drum. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. Well, how am I going to get it to chill? He crows in the afternoon. He's already chill. That is a chill rooster.
Chill rooster.
A rooster that sleeps in is chill. That's as chill as it's going to get.
I mean, he wake up, he like, yeah, you know what it is.
Oh man, that's how the one that I encountered in Atlanta was. The one that I encountered in Bushwick in Brooklyn, I think it smoked cigarettes because it was like a and I was like, "Oh no, are you all right, baby?"
Going through some things.
Yeah.
You know, I had a teacher in high school that was like a minor league baseball player in like the 50s and with the St. Louis Cardinals. And he told me when he was coming up, Stan Musial got hurt and he was gonna do like a quick trip with the minor league team to warm up before going back to the majors. They were playing with the farm system team, and they bunkered with this like local family in a farm town for one day, you know, because he was traveling to join the team. Stan was traveling for one day. The family like hosts like a little like Airbnb for them at a farm. The family had a rooster that was crowing all night, and Stan Musial started complaining because he's like a rich athlete. He's like, y'all be dealing with this crowing shit. And my teacher was trying to make him chill. He's like, yo, that's just what they do. And Stan was like, yo, fuck this. Woke up, went downstairs, and hit the rooster with a baseball bat. Killed the rooster.
Oh, no.
Then he went back to bed like nothing happened. Woke up the next morning and ate those people's breakfast in front of their face like nothing happened. That's right. Stan Musial is cold-blooded. You know what I mean? That's why he... You know, that's why he was a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? He don't choke under pressure.
No, he chokes a fucking rooster.
God dang, dog.
I
think we need to let those monkeys loose on them, the ones that are unemployed now.
Oh, man. Whenever I hear about athletes are built different, I really understand now. You know what I mean? It's possible.
Yeah.
In entertainment news, new video shows Trey Songz appears to have thrown the first punch, and slightly less importantly in this article title, not wearing a mask as well. That's right. TMZ is spilling all the juice, all in the titles. I love how they just don't care about the art. We'll just put all the details if we can right in the title.
Wait, hold on. Who was Trey Songz punching?
Trey Songz was at a Chiefs game, and he was
security officer at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was punching somebody at the game that the AFC Championship game. Punched somebody from the security department from the stadium. Him and his friends was turning up, and they went over there to kind of like break it up and tell him to chill. And Trey was like, "Nah, B, I sing hits, you know what I mean? And I throwed him too." And he roughed up this dude, and yeah.
No, I think we are taking some liberties with rough up.
This is where TMZ got it. This is where TMZ got it all the way fucked up, and it's weird because we are all at home and we all have video, and some of us live on YouTube all day long.
Sure.
After that happened, a YouTube video went up, and Trey Songz was being heckled and harassed by people around him. And I don't know if he was supposed to be there in those seats particularly, which might have added to why he was being heckled and harassed in particular. And security came over and immediately got aggressive. And he was just like, yup. He put his hand on. I bet the neighbors know my name.
Yeah, every time like I see one of these articles, I feel like somebody got mad that they caught a hit from a 5'4" guy, and they just wanted to like justify it. Like they got beat up by Trey Songz, and they were like, "Damn, I can't have that out there on my name. I got to change the story." So it went from like, "Yo, we told this dude to chill," and now they try to like make it a big deal. Now be 6'5" Trey Songz and his army. You know what I mean? They was taking over the stadium. You know, so we had to go tell them respectfully to be quiet. And he swung on me. You should have seen him. He's a monster. And then you see the video, and he's just a little dude, you know. But yeah, I just feel like there's a punk and then security.
Shout out. Trey Songz is 6'2" and is skinny, but beefy, like he has muscle, and his nickname is Trigger. I don't know if the security knew who they were fucking with. Like, I just
wait, hold on. How tall is Trey Songz?
6'2".
Is he really?
That's got to be like NBA 6'2", where that means like 5'9". There's no way he's 6'2".
Probably.
I seen he's shorter than J. Cole in the videos and shit. Like, he don't look tall like that.
I don't think he's one. For in passing at Sirius XM Radio in DC, he was in the station, and I don't remember him being 6'2", but the internet says he's 6'2".
I don't believe that at all.
Either way,
nah, I don't believe that.
Trey Songz, you don't got 6'2" energy, my G.
You sure don't. I mean, honestly, I thought he was like 5'5". Real talk.
You know what energy he does have?
What?
Play with God. not me. Listen, I applaud this story in a way of just like, even if he wasn't a real police officer, or even if he was a real police officer, I don't condone trying to fight the police. But I am 100% here for, like, in this current environment, in this current state in the world, if you get aggressive, please be aware I can also get aggressive.
Word.
And you can't handle yourself. And the only reason you're getting aggressive, whether I'm 5'5" or 6'2", is because you are someone who carries a badge. But then I put my hands on you, and guess what?
So
now
did he really pack a wallop? Did he really hit the fella hard?
He just, punched him a little bit, and then he puts him in a headlock, and like the security has to pull Trey Songz off this other security guard.
That's all it was. I really feel like the dude just got embarrassed, and he just he was hyping it up. Mm-hmm. So now they pressing charges and putting out angles and whatnot that don't exist. You know what I mean? Trey Songz ain't really bodying this dude that bad. But he got his feelings hurt.
He's part of a gang. He's part of a gang. When you are part of a gang and you got to go back to that squad room and the rest of the gang is looking at you like, you let one of them beat you up, you soft, G. You soft.
Oh man.
I've been in the gang's locker room. I know the kind of talk. Yo, he is going to catch shit for getting his ass beat on the internet because cops aren't supposed to take L's.
Exactly. It's like when the white boy crosses you up in a game of basketball. Like you don't want to hear that stuff, you know?
Yes, 100%. If you get shook by the white dude on a court that wasn't supposed to be there, congrats, you played yourself. You're not playing the rest of the day.
Your own team will be talking so much shit about you. You know, there's certain
the first time you hear somebody go, hey, switch, let me check him. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
It's over.
I got
it. In final news, Eric Trump flies coach back to New York. That's right. Eric Trump no longer one of America's first sons, which means he no more.
Oh, what a way to put that.
So he don't got access to that Air Force One plug. Because of that, the ex-president's son, along with his wife Lara and their 2 kids, took a Delta flight from Palm Beach, Florida, back to New York City on Sunday and flew coach, a witness tells TMZ. That's right. We're told Eric's family was not seen hanging in the terminal like everyone else, though, because before boarding, he was escorted onto the plane by Secret Service agents. Yo, that's gotta suck, B. Like, I don't give a fuck about Trump, but the Secret Service agent? You went from Air Force One to Delta? I feel for them dudes, B. I'm sorry, my G. Like, you...
They know it's part of the job. And then also, they're not like... Now, again, I say this as someone that knows nothing. I feel like there are tiers to Secret Service, right? You know what I mean? So you're no longer doing the high profile, like, people in the White House at the moment.
Okay. So
you're probably a little pudgier in the middle, and you get the ex-president's grown-ass son, and you just gotta walk him on the plane every once in a while. Do you know what I mean?
This is like the Secret Service agent.
It's a terrible job. It's a terrible job.
Yeah.
My mentor, when I left the military, joined the Secret Service Uniform Edition and wanted to like work his way up. He was trying to get cleared because he really wanted to get a different kind of federal agent job. But like we'll talk about the difference in when you are actually detailing somebody, because everyone has a security detail, like a Secret Service security detail, and they have a high suicide rate.
Wow.
Really? Huh. I wonder why that is.
Because you don't have a life. You are, as much as they're on the road campaigning. So like even during like non-height of campaign season, you always got to make appearances and you're always in a place. And like
Right.
it's not like a village of Secret Service people. You know what I mean? Like there's still a pool of them, and you have to have multiple for each person, even if you're a governor or a senator, all of those things. So like you are just constantly gone, and you don't get that same level of luxury or to get let your guard down or any of those other things, and your family leaves you, and your wife's cheating, or your house gets foreclosed on.
Wait, all right, hold on.
Wait, you sure you didn't watch Scandal? Like,
yeah, I'm like, that's feeling a little Shonda Rhimes-itch there, but I believe you.
I mean, listen,
but I believe you on that. You don't get a life.
Yeah, and like bad shit happens, and they end up using their service weapons too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
And it's gotta suck.
What if you don't like who you get?
Yeah, like I understand, like you gotta be away from your wife and kids. That sucks. But on top of that, you gotta be away from them because you're protecting Eric Trump. Hey, that's an L right there. Be like, we went from like because you when you sign up for that job, everybody thinks you're gonna be protecting like people that like are high. Like I protected Barack. Oh, word, that's crazy. That's dope. You're doing something of value and something you could brag about that you're proud of. But you protected Eric Trump. Like, so the president that nobody likes, you protecting the kid that nobody remembers that he had.
At the regular airport.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Think about this from a security perspective. Think about this on this same podcast, we just talked about how a nigga lived at the airport for 3 months and no one knew. People ain't paying attention, and now as the head of security, you have to secure a whole airport in a pandemic. Man, he mad. He big mad.
Them checks are not worth it. Now you gonna do that? You know what I mean? And you gonna make me pay taxes on the $60,000 a year? Psst, not right.
Oh, they definitely clear security.
I hope so. You know what I mean? They work more than 40 hours. So. They need their bread. They deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, is there like a day shift and a night shift, or are you just hip to hip with them? Do you know what I mean? Like, is there like, that old cartoon of the I think it's the two sheepdogs, and they're watching the sheep, and one will clock in and one will clock out, and they pass each other. It's like an old Looney Tunes thing, and they're just like, "Hey, Ralph, good morning, good night," and that kind of thing. That's what I think. Like, is that what it's like to switch?
Yo, they shot Eric Trump's kid. What happened? Union break, my G. You know what I mean? Them dudes is on lunch.
Right.
I protect that dude for 7.5 hours out of my 8-hour shift. If you shoot him during my half-hour break, I can't do nothing about that, B.
Federally mandated to take a break.
How did he get assassinated? I don't know. I was at lunch.
Oh man,
I was knee deep in the pasta salad, bro. I can't call it.
I can't protect the president and eat this order from Panera at the same time. All right,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on, B.
They got a Hattie B's at the airport, dog. I was going in. You ever had hot chicken?
Oh man. Before we get up out of here, Courtney, where can people find you at, homie?
Nowhere. Honestly.
He is a ghost.
If you listen, Gastor, you can text me. People, if you know me, you can call me, you can text me. If you really, really know me, you can polo me. Other than that,
that's right.
He is twice a week. He is on his Twitter account, which is
yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. If you want to watch me post something and promptly delete it 10 to 15 minutes later, please follow me on Twitter at bigccomedy.com. And pretty much that's. I mean, I still have a Facebook. You can come to my Facebook. I'm not going to check the message immediately, but I will see it. And I'm on LinkedIn.
And you like conspiracy theories? Okay, there you go. TikTok. You know, you got a Friendster page. You got a Zanga blog. You know what I mean? Hit them up. You got a Hotmail email. You know what I mean? All of those like wild things you forgot about. You can find Courtney Fearrington on Black Planet. You know what I mean? Look him up. He's out there.
Lurking. I'm lurking. I'm on what's the thing called? What's the new AOL chat called?
Clubhouse.
Yeah, I'm lurking in the back of Clubhouse. You could catch me circulating through those rooms, listening to people talk about black networking and
how to be a millionaire and whatnot.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Afro-American enterprising.
There you go. So yeah, y'all heard it there. If y'all find him, text us because we've been looking for him too, probably. You know what I mean? So let us know where you spotted him. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Always appreciate y'all. If you're a listener on Apple, please rate us 4 to 5 stars. Always appreciated. Like and subscribe to the show. If you have an article you'd like to share, reach out to us. You know, we'll share it on the show. I forgot to mention earlier, shout outs to Peter Bishop for sharing one of the articles from today's episode. So yeah, as always, my name's Gastor Almonte with the homie Shalewa Sharpe. Guest visited today by the homie Courtney Fearrington. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next week, y'all. Peace.